Hello and welcome to my YouTube page. In this video we will walk through a Python program. In the beginning I will give you an overview of what I plan to cover, then I will switch over to Python idle editor, walk you through the script and then run the program in Python shell. At the end, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. Now let's begin. For this Python program, the purpose is to insert a node at the beginning, at the end, and in the middle of a linked list. A linked list is a data structure that consists of a sequence of data items of the same or similar types, and each node has one or more links to another node. This data structure is dynamic in the sense that the number of data items can change. A linked list can grow and shrink during the execution of the program that is manipulating it. A linked list is a data structure that consists of a chain or sequence of nodes connected in some manner. A node is a relatively smaller data structure that contains data and one or more links that are used to connect a node to one or more other nodes. In graphical form, a node may be depicted as a box, which is divided into two types of components. The first component is a data block that stores one or more data components. The second component is one or more link components that are references to other nodes. A simple node in a linked list has the data block and a reference that connects it to another node. These nodes can be located anywhere in memory and do not have to be stored contiguously. To insert at the beginning there are 4 steps. First, we must allocate memory for the new node. Second, we must store data. Third, we have to change the next of new node to point to head, and fourth, we have to change the head to point to the recently created node. Inserting into the middle requires 3 steps. First, we must allocate memory and store data for the new node. Second, we have to traverse to the node just before the required position of the new node, and third, we need to change next pointers to include the new node in between. Inserting at the end requires 4 steps. First, we must allocate memory for a new node. Second, we must store data. Third, we have to traverse to the last node, and fourth, we have to change next to the last node to the recently created node. Now, let's open up the Python idle editor and we will develop a program to insert a node at the beginning, middle, and end of a linked list. First, start out by putting identification information for the Python file enclosed within 3 quotations. For the program file name, let's title it linkedlist2.py. Then the author information, and for that, I'll put my name Lewis. Next the date, which is October 18, 2022, and lastly I'll put a short description of the program. This Python program inserts a node into the beginning, middle, and end of a linked list. First, let's start out by creating a class node. Type class node : and press enter. Next, define the init function to initialize our node object. Type def __init __ open parenthesis self, data, close the parenthesis, and press enter. Type self.data equals data and press enter. Type self.next equals none and press enter. This will initialize next as null. The none keyword is used to define a null value, or no value at all. The init function is called every time an object is created from a class. The init method lets the class initialize the object's attributes and serves no other purpose. It is only used within classes. The self keyword is used to represent an instance of the given class. Next, let's create our class linked list. Type class linked list : and press enter. Next, type def __init __ open parenthesis self, close parenthesis, and press enter. Type self.head equals none and press enter. Now, let's create a function to insert a new node at the head. Type def insert beginning, open parenthesis self, new data, close parenthesis, and press enter. Type new node equals node, open parenthesis, new data, close parenthesis, and press enter. This line allocates the node and inputs the data. Type new node.next equals self.head and press enter. This line will make the next node as the head. Type self.head equals new node and press enter. This will move the head to point of new node. Next, let's define a function that inserts a new node after the given previous node. This will insert a node in the middle of a linked list. Type def insert after open parentheses, self, comma, previous node, comma, new data, close parentheses, colon and press enter. Now we need to check if the given previous node exists. Type if previous node is none colon and press enter. Type print, open parenthesis, quotation, the given previous node is in linked list, quotation, close the parenthesis and press enter. Type return and press enter. The print function prints the specified message to the screen or other standard output device. The message can be a string or any other object. The object will be converted into a string before being written to the screen. A return statement is used to end the execution of the function call and returns the result, value of the expression following the return keyword, to the caller. If the return statement is without any expression, then the special value none is returned. A return statement is overall used to invoke a function so that the past statements can be executed. Type new node equals node, open parenthesis, new data, close parenthesis, and press enter. This creates the new node and inserts data. Type new node.next equals previous node.next and press enter. This line will make a new node as next to the previous node. Type previous node.next equals new node and press enter. This will make the next previous node as a new node. Next, let's create a function to insert a new node at the end. Type def insert end, open parenthesis, self, comma, new data, close parenthesis, colon and press enter. This creates a new node, inserts data, and sets the next node as none. Type new node equals node, open parenthesis, new data, close parenthesis, and press enter. Now type if self.head is none, colon, and press enter. This means if the linked list is empty, then make the new node as head. Type self.head equals new node and press enter. Type return and press enter. Type last equals self.head and press enter. Type while, open parenthesis, last.next, close parenthesis, colon and press enter. Type last equals last.next and press enter. This will traverse until the last node. Type last.next equals new node and press enter. This line will change the next of last node. Next, let's create a function to print the linked list. Type def print list, open parenthesis, self, close parenthesis, colon, and press enter. Type temp equals self.head and press enter. Type while, open parenthesis, temp, close parenthesis, colon, and press enter. Type print, open parenthesis, temp.data, comma, end, equals quotation, space, quotation, close the parenthesis and press enter. Then type temp equals temp.next and press enter. We are ready to execute the code. Type if underscore name double equal quotation main quotation colon and press enter. Main is the name of the environment where top-level code is run. Top-level code is the first user-specified Python module that starts running. It's top-level because it imports all other modules that the program needs. Type list equals linked list, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and press enter. This will begin with an empty list. Type list.insert end, open parenthesis, 1, close parenthesis, and press enter. We just inserted 1 at the end of the list. Type list.insert beginning, open parenthesis, 2, close parenthesis, and press enter. This line inserts 2 at the beginning of the list. Type list.insert beginning, open parenthesis, 3, close parenthesis, and press enter. This inserts 3 at the beginning of the linked list. Type list.insert end, open parenthesis 4, close parenthesis, and press enter. This will insert 4 at the end of the linked list. Type list.insert after open parenthesis, list.head.next, comma 5, close parenthesis, and press enter. This will insert 5 after 2 in this list. Now type print, open parenthesis, quotation, the created linked list is, colon, quotation, close parenthesis, and press enter. Type list.printlist, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and press enter. Now, let's run the module and confirm the program that inserts a note at the beginning, middle, and end of a linked list outputs as expected. In the Python idle editor header, click Run, then click Run Module. After the idle shell opens, as you can see, Python outputs the created linked list is 3, 2, 5, 1, and 4. Thank you for watching my video. If you've enjoyed this video and found it informative, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload videos to YouTube. I'll see you next week with a new Python video. Until next time, take care.